VA Buckeyes Sixers, a Buckeye fan. Here we go. Which non-skill position player has been the most impressive this year, and who is to be watched in the postseason? So non-skill position, I think David Little said it best. We got to identify what that means. So you can't be a tailback, can't be a receiver, can't be a quarterback, can't be a defensive back. That's a skill position.
Oops,
so
there goes mine.
All the big uglies.
No D-backs?
All the linebackers, those are all the fullbacks. Those are the guys that, not the guys that carry the ball, but the big uglies up front that block. The tight ends.
Well, Chad Wiggins is the most dominating defensive player in the region,
no doubt.
Period, on any squad. So look out for Chad Wiggins. But I'm going to go to the trenches for a second. There's two guys who I say watch. Josh Smith, who is the center for Centerville, and also rotates in on the defensive line. Great defensive lineman. If they just put him there full time, he'd be all state at that spot. And for Lake Braddock, it's Reese Burnett. Again, a big 300-plus pounder, defensive tackle, and offensive lineman. He gets the job done for Lake Braddock. So watch those two guys.
I like Lance Hammond too. He's played great this year. Brucey, who do you have?
I've got two. I'm going to go to Tuscarora. I'm going to go to linebacker Jason Chubbuck. Kid makes plays all the time. We're calling his name constantly throughout the game, but he seems to, just quietly gets the job done and just rolls right along. I'm going to go my homers to Briarwoods and Brian Campazzoli on the defensive line.
Two good guys. I think for Stonebridge, I'd say Aaron Crawford. I mean, he's had a great second half of the season at the D-line position, and they're going to need that in the postseason big time. He's played really well. I think for Woodgrove, how about Will Hoffer? I mean, he's been awesome. Mr. Nesselrod out there has been getting it done as well with some big plays. When you start looking at, defensive guys, I mean, Daquan Earls played great. He's a skill guy, but you can't put him in there. But defensively, Jack Hawkins and Will Yancey for Broad Run, they've had a good season as well. So those are big guys up front. Those are kind of the guys that come to mind for me. I would probably go on that route. I love Chad Wiggins, though. He's the best defensive player I've seen in this area. I'll say this, colleges, if you haven't seen enough, I don't know what you're looking for. I mean, some of these guys that don't have big offers. I mean, Chad Wiggins, I'm telling you, he can go right now, go play in the Big 12, the ACC, the SEC. He's that good. I mean, I don't know what they're watching. I just don't know. And my dad's a college coach. I'm calling him, Chad. Just hang in there, man. I want to see everybody offering you because you're that good. I mean, I
agree.
It's unbelievable sometimes.
And Tim Settle at Stonewall. I know he's just a junior, but he's got offers already. Several D1 offers.
Yeah, and Jake Pinkston's another guy that's played great for Robinson. He's a tough guy up the middle. Shaq Jackson, the big tight end. He's the guy to keep in mind. Mr. David Little, the youngster, has played really well at tight end as well. He wouldn't say that, but I will. And that's about it. Good question there.